Hello there. Welcome to LumiCenter training course. My name is Norman. In this series of training courses, I will walk you through the basics of LumiCenter. I will show you how to use it, how to configure it, and how to perform some higher functions. Thanks again for choosing LumiCenter, and now let's get started. In this chapter, I will introduce the installation and activation of LumiCenter. We will cover the following contents: the installation of LumiCenter server and client packages, the activation of LumiCenter, and how to check the license information of LumiCenter. So the first part is the installation. When you finish downloading the installation package, that will be a zip archive. So the first thing you have to do is to decompress the installation package, and you will see a few files. Select the setup.exe file and run it with administrator. This is to ensure a successful installation. The first thing you will see when you finish clicking setup is the installation wizard. It will let you select a language in which LumiCenter will be installed. In our case, we will just choose English. Now, LumiCenter will ask which type of installation that you would like to perform. So for our first installation, we will choose the server and client installation because we don't have a server that's been installed, so we do not choose client. Yes, so as you can see it, the installation package contains the server package and the client package. That is to say, if you want to install LumiCenter client, you should also use the same installation program on that computer. You will also see a failover server and client. So the server program and client application will both be installed on this computer just like the first option, but the server will be running in failover mode. So for more details regarding failover mode, please refer to other chapters of the training course. So in our case, this is the new installation, so let's just choose the first one. You also see another option called Enable Full Installation Log. This is for the scenario where the installation fails and you have to do this again. Check this box so that the installation program will record a complete log during the installation. Send the log file to us so that we can analyze what is interfering in the installation if the installation fails again. Now the installation wizard will guide you to install some components. These components include prerequisites. So the prerequisites are the basic components on which LumiCenter is running. This will include the Microsoft Visual C++ and so on. So if one of those packages is not installed, LumiCenter will select it for you, and the installation program will automatically install it for you. Besides, you see another option called drivers. So this drivers is for a USB dongle. If you want to use the license in the way of a USB dongle, you should choose it. If not, this is negligible. Last but not least is the base products. So in our case, we have to install the server package and the client package, so we just choose them both. Click Install to proceed. Now the installation program will take care of itself. There will be a few prompts when installing prerequisites, so just wait patiently. After the prerequisites are installed, you will see the LumiCenter setup wizard. Click Next to continue the installation. Read the EULA and proceed. This step is extremely important. The installation program will let you choose a directory to store the database and metadata. Please note that due to the large amount of data and to ensure a better performance of data access, we highly recommend to store the database in an independent solid-state drive. We do not recommend storing this folder in the C drive, which is the system drive. And then select if you want to add some shortcuts to launch toolbar or desktop. And select if you want to create archive for automatic update. So what is the purpose of this archive? When updating LumiCenter clients on a workstation, the installation program will automatically search for the automatic update archive on the LumiCenter server to download the newer version of LumiCenter client installation package. If the folder does not exist, you will have to do a manual upgrade using the complete installation package on the workstation. That is to say, if you do not want to upgrade the client with the full installation package, you can just choose this option and the client will search for the archive and do the upgrade. Click Next. Now you will have two modes of installations. The first mode is standard. This is the most recommended way to install the VMS. You also have custom. This allows you to pre-configure some network settings, system username and password, etc. Since this is a new installation, we will just choose standard. Click Next. Now this option is interesting. This is called Add Server to Domain. So what is a domain? The truth is you can have multiple LumiCenter servers and create a cluster that includes all of these servers. In that case, all the servers will be under the same domain. The database will be synced among each of them. Therefore, you have two options. The first one is to create a new domain and add server to it. This is for a new installation because you don't have a LumiCenter server before this. So you have to create a new domain and a new server. And the second option is called Add Server to Domain later. This is for the scenario where you already have a LumiCenter domain set up and you want to add this server to that particular domain. What we are doing here is a new installation. We need a new domain and this server will be on that domain. So we just choose the first option and click Next. Now you need to confirm the installation path and click Next again. Wait for the installation to complete. The installation package will take care of itself. When the installation is done, you have the option to confirm what has been installed, the prerequisites, the drivers, and the base product. Click Finish to close the installation wizard, and now LumiCenter is fully installed on your computer. When LumiCenter is installed, there will be a small icon with Luminous logo, which looks like this. This is the control panel of LumiCenter server application. From here, you have the option to run LumiCenter. You can also backup, restore previous configurations. You can stop and start the server. You can also activate and deactivate the server.